Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and for today's video we're going to be unboxing this 65 Vette Street Machine. It's 1/24th scale built by Monogram. I'm glad you're able to join me for this video today. I'm blessed to share my hobby with you. So I recently picked this kit up on eBay. This was kit including shipping and taxes. It was less than 20 bucks. Made it to almost 20, but it was less than 20. So as I've stated, it's the 1/24th scale Street Machine Vette. I really liked the chrome black bumpers. I'm really into like the different chromes and starting to get into re-chroming. I like the fact that this was a street machine. So this kit also shows like the rear bumpers are all black chromed. Photos of what you can build it into. Not a ton of information on the box. Yeah, I'll get you a kit number. Kit number is 2724. If you want to look that up. I got a package of plastic here. Right out of the gate, we got the glass, which is tinted. I think that's cool. A couple of small lights here that are tinted as well. The instruction manual says 65 Vette Black Rat. Not a large manual. So what do we got here? This starts off with suspension. Tires and suspension. Instead of the typical manual usually starts off with an engine build. That's okay. So it's fairly well illustrated, I'd say. Real basic information, not a ton of information there. Put that over there for now. The license plate is from Illinois, I believe. Yep. Got some purple and pink flames. Probably a hood decal, I guess. That says Black Rat. $10,793. Well, that's handwritten, so I don't know what that might represent when it was printed, but it's handwritten anyway. Okay. Got some chrome here. Got something going on with this piece. I don't know what that is just yet. Looks like it's part of the grill. But I don't know what that, I don't know if that's a huge piece of flash or if that's supposed to be there. There's your front bumper and rear bumper parts. I'm guessing your lights for your blinkers, tail lights maybe. Your rims. I'm only, okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, and then a fourth one right there. Those little center pieces. It's got like 3 spokes. Looks like an alternator. Your air cleaner thing right here, off camera, of course. Air cleaner thing. Assembly. Valve covers. Pretty standard set of tires for around 93. It's got heavy flash on them that would need to be sanded off if we don't go with a set of aftermarkets. Got your 4 tail lights right there. Get right into the package here. Okay, so looks like you got a fully intact interior tub there. I don't know if you're picking up any of the detail on it, but that probably doubles as part of the undercarriage. Yeah, you can see through it. Looks like it does. That's your exhaust manifolds that come down into part of the exhaust system on either side. Your exhaust system is going to go up the back. The dash seems fairly well detailed. The gauge clusters aren't deep, but pretty well detailed. And there's your firewall, your battery, fan. Looks like probably carburetor here. Starter. I said battery, right? Probably some part of the master cylinder for the brakes. Put that in there. Get the next one out. Okay, so we got most of the suspension right in here. Looks like front suspension, probably part of the rear. This is definitely part of the rear because it's got those axles that go out for the independent. Some sort of cradle or housing. Looks like it probably holds up the exhaust. It's got those two pieces on either side of that. Fan belt assembly, fan shroud, your inner fender wells, cylinder heads, inside part of your rims and your steering wheel, some shock absorbers, your drive shaft, possibly a steering shaft, but I don't know what that is. Pretty simple kit, pretty nice. Whoops, the bottom's coming off the tree. Might as well just do it. I can't really tell. It doesn't really have rock, but I don't know if that means anything because all of the way it's molded in all these different directions. Anyways, you got your front frame rails here that go into the bottom, and the bottom is pretty open. Like I was saying, that's where your part of your floor of your interior is going to be part of the undercarriage. And you can see through here. So in the interior, there was some writing that would show through if I just put it in. I'm not going to put that in without sanding it down. I think probably gas tank. Can't figure out another place to put a gas tank. Your front hood, well, your only hood. Look at that massive engine. Look at that huge engine block. Goes right into a transmission, big intake. And I like this engine. Good size engine. Probably represents the 427. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Your seats, seat backs, mirrors, fan and the mounts for it. Fog lights if you wanted to put those in. Never was a real huge fog light fan. And your starter. And you got the body. A little bit of flash. See the flash right along the bottom here. Some on this fender well. You can probably see that right in front of my fingers. On both the front and the rear. What else? I don't know if you can see it. It's almost like a wave in the plastic. I've tried to paint over that before without sanding it. You cannot paint that away. Same way with the roof. There's a spot right there in the roof. Another spot right here in this door. So this car will need just a little bit of work on the body before we sand it or before we paint it. Another piece right here is just like a wave in the plastic. Kind of like where the two plastic pieces came together, the liquid plastic in the mold. This should be a nice build. Should be fun. I like the shapes of these old Corvettes. Still got a Corvette in the stash that I unboxed about a year ago with you from the model show down in Bennington. Getting ready to go back to that model show. It's February in Bennington, Vermont. Maybe we'll find another Corvette. Who knows? The body seems pretty good other than the flash. Yeah, I like the shape of that car. Got some serious demold lines. It's going to have to come down. That's okay. That's the fun of it. So that'll conclude out this video. I appreciate it if you followed along till the end. I'd appreciate it if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. If you do, leave me a comment, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you for everybody who has made this channel successful. Recording of this video, we're sitting at 317 for subscribers, which is pretty good. We've picked up a ton this year. Started this channel off as a woodworking and lumber milling channel, and then moved it into the model building. It's a hobby channel is what it is. But since I started the model building, it's really seen some success. And that's, like I said, that's because of you. It's because you all are hitting the subscribe button and you all are leaving comments and coming back and viewing my content. So thank you. Appreciate it. Till we see each other again, everybody out there be safe. Everybody be blessed. Thank you for watching.